Welcome back to Anything That Rolls. I have no idea what kind of vehicle this is, but it's one of the coolest I've ever seen. This is Richard Sevenos. Richard, what is this? Looks like a dune buggy.
Keep your hands off the trigger. That's all I got to say. This is a fast attack vehicle. They built many prototypes trying to figure out how to go ahead and get into the sand and the desert and get something that has a lot of firepower and is very mobile. And this was one of the experiments that they did, the Hellfire, and it's got all these machine guns and communications equipment and just a wonderful 50 caliber shell on the gun.
Now this seems very rare. You guys see a lot of these?
We do whatever we can get our hands on. You know, it's anything that rolls. So if we find it, it comes.
I love it. Now, this looks pretty modern. What year was this one made?
You're looking at it in the 1980s. As we started preparing to think about going over to the sands of the Middle East, they wanted something that would function over there for the military.
Okay, so how much can I get this one for? I'm feeling it for Houston traffic.
You're feeling it? You can take it out to the deer blind or something? I mean, they'll be going here.
Watch out, I-45.
It's about $25,000 we'll get it for you.
All right, wonderful. Well, I'm going to sit up in here and take charge while you guys take a look at this. Anything That Rolls is a car show for you, by you. That's why we wanted to hear about your first ride. The first place we hit, Houston Astros, to find out what the guys drove for their first time. All right, we're talking first rides at the Houston Astros. With me, Bud Norris. What was your first ride?
Believe it or not, I bought my first car off my parents. It was a 1986 Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, it sounds all nice and everything, but it was a 1986 190E, so it was a little guy. It was teal green, and I drove the heck out of it.
Teal green.
Yeah, I didn't have much color choice at the time. My mom likes green cars. It's not really for me, but I was known in high school, all throughout high school, for my car.
Oh yeah, and why? Did it have a name?
Well, I mean, you got this one guy running around town, and I'm just running around as Mercedes, but it's this little guy that barely made it from point A to point B, and unfortunately I never got a chance to name it.
Is there anything crazy in the car, like a great first car memory?
Yeah, a couple accidents for sure, but one time I was messing around and needless to say I spun out and I took down a fence post, and that fence post I took down happened to be where cows lived, so I had cow crossing and I had to put the fence post up real quick.
Awesome. Next week on Anything That Rolls, we are taking you to Creepy Town, Scary World in Houston. We are going to learn how to be scary and how to scare the shoes right off of people's feet.